So they announced the PlayStation 5 UI. They finally demoed it today.
Whoa.
During a state of play?
No. It was an impromptu state of play.
Okay.
It was just kind of like they decided to do it.
I had a very busy day at work today.
So pause it really quick though, because I have a working theory, and it just occurred to me today. The reason why they haven't shown off the UI, I can't believe I didn't think about this first, because they weren't done with it, and they just finally got finished to the point where they can do a demo of it. So the software engineers are probably they couldn't get it done. If you look at Microsoft's, the Xbox Series X, it's the same damn thing, more or less, as the current UI. There's differences for sure, but it's like the same thing. You'll see in a second how different this is, and they added some really, really, really cool stuff.
Whoa!
You can turn you can turn the volume up on this one, actually.
I got really excited.
With a great play and a passionate community of gamers. With a look and feel that's designed for 4K TVs, the PS5 user experience was built from the ground up to take advantage of the console capabilities.
Okay, no, we're not going to sit here and listen to this guy. Let's go ahead and mute that, and I'll walk you through it. So it starts off with this guy,
Transformative games.
and he is so this is basically from rest state booted up into the login screen, just like the typical PS4. Eventually, he's going to push the button. I don't know. Can you do like a ×2 or something on the playback speed? Perfect. So the main UI here is similar-ish to the PlayStation 4, but there's some little nuance like details that are going on. The first one is that you see that the game is still going on in the background with the UI over the game. So that's part one.
I thought that was just their wallpaper.
No, that's the game. And you'll see in a minute. So it doesn't like remove the game from your view. It's basically like in the background. You'll see a bunch of like the super fast SSD stuff, but wait until you see some of the social integration stuff that they did. One of the things that they added is, let's say you're at a part in the game where you're like, oh, I don't know how to figure this out. So remember when you were playing Spyro, Aaron, and you would go on YouTube and you would look for, you would go on. Are you chewing all that ice over here?
I didn't know you can hear me.
You can absolutely hear it. It sounds like
definitely hear
crunching glass. And
Sorry, everybody. I didn't know. I thought I was far enough away.
so they.
Yes, I remember. Because
Okay.
I'm an achievement hunter and I want every single Spyro
So
thing.
they integrated that into the UI first party, so you don't even have to go to YouTube, and it will give you a prediction of how long the game will think it's going to take you to do a particular section of the game based off your play style.
I thought they already made that update. To the trophies?
No.
And showing you
Let's
how
say
far you
wanna
are
know-
to the trophy?
No. This is, let's say you want to do, it's nothing to do with trophies. This isn't trophy specific. This is, let's say, I don't know how to beat this boss.
Okay.
So it will give you a list of videos. You can watch the video. You see the secret how to beat the boss, and then the game will give you a prediction on how long it thinks it's going for you to take to beat the boss.
Interesting.
And then there's this voice chat stuff. So everything comes in. It's very mobile phone like. As you saw just there, you might have to rewind it just a teeny bit back to the party chat stuff, because I love the way they implemented this. Their focus was to not pull you away from the game. So you could see here, you're still in game. You get a voice party, right? A party chat. You could just join it right there. So everything's like overlaid. You're never pulled away from the game like you are in current consoles. And I thought that was really a really, really nice touch. And there's little touches like that all over the place. So this is the Sackboy Crazy Adventure.
He's super cute.
And yeah, so here's a screen share. And then it's like, it's a lot of the stuff from PS4 still. But it's refined and it's streamlined. And see, he's never pulled away from the game. And it's super, super cool. There's picture in picture. So now let's say.
And you can move it anywhere. Mm-hmm. So does that mean that you could watch somebody live stream while you play your own game?
It's picture in picture, which I believe Xbox has, but I could be wrong. I think I heard somebody say that Xbox has that picture in picture thing with screen sharing. And yeah, I mean, all that stuff is very.
I mean, you heard that Sony, they're letting PS5 owners record their voice chats and snitch on fellow players.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They put spoiler detection in here too, actually. I know that's sorry, your thing just reminded me of that.
No,
So
go ahead. I'm done.
when you want to put a clip up, the thing can detect spoilers. Like, I guess the game devs put it in, and basically they can mark that clip as a spoiler. So like, I watch a lot of anime and stuff, and so I watch a lot of YouTubers that show anime stuff, and like the manga is always ahead of the show. So sometimes I don't read the manga, sometimes I only watch the show, and I'm scrolling through YouTube, and then it's like, oh, chapter 962, this happens, and it's just like you just ruined like 3 seasons of it's just. So they put in this spoiler protection thing, which I thought was a really neat touch. It's one of those things where it's like you don't realize you like it until you have it, because like, oh, here's The Last of Us, part 3, and here's how you beat the final boss. But the person included in there like a scene from before that has a twist or whatever, and it's like, oh, great, now that's spoiled for me. So it's able to apparently protect against things like that, which I don't know. I thought it was really cool. And I mean, look at the interface. It reminds me of a cell phone a little bit, which Sam would say, yeah, mobile games.
Yeah, you got that, and Xbox is reminding people that it's like a PC.
Effectively, yeah. Yeah. Did you get a look at? You're still watching, Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think so far?
I can't tell. Like I partially like it, and I partially don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, Burger King is giving away 1,000 PlayStation 5 game consoles.
All right,
Taco Bell is giving away a bunch of Xbox.
Oh, they're doing
consoles.
Xbox this time? I think
They're always doing
yeah,
Xbox.
they always do Xbox. Xbox and Call of Duty is Taco Bell's thing in Mountain Dew.
So the way you can
Let's go not get us some Taco Bell pizzas.
So the way you can do this is Burger King's teaming up with Sony, of course, to give away 1,000 of them. 5 consoles along with digital downloads for games. Customers can either make a $5 purchase before tax or enter through a mail-in form. The sweepstakes will be running until November. So there you go.
Oh, that was I missed that on my first watch through. The going to sleep, the rest mode animation was pretty cool.
And this starts on October 15th.
Yeah, wait, did you see that, Joey? How long that was pretty cool. I don't know why I like that. Watch out! All right. I kind of dig that. That was cool.
I did too.
You see the console, putting your console to sleep, and you can. It probably. I bet you the lighting from that little video they had in there matches the lighting of the console, like it does it in sync, which would be really neat.
It's like the UI for some reason is like too nice, and if that makes sense, like I feel like the reason I don't. And it's not that I don't like it, but the reason why I'm not immediately like, oh my God, this is like the greatest UI ever is because it feels like some futuristic website design, which is like nice in and of itself.
In and of itself.
And I also think that the UI is very attractive. It's very minimal. It's very round. Like, it's very, hey,
and that's what's
this is what's going on.
Apparently round.
But for some reason, it just doesn't speak to me. So I'm not really sure why that is, because I do find it very attractive, but it doesn't have that like pulling me in kind of thing. And I don't know if you experience anything similar to that.
Like
maybe it's just because it's so different than what I'm used to.
It is a little. It is different. And it was a lot less than I was. It was different from what I was expecting. The parts that really excite me is just the focus and the overlays of the game itself.
Yeah.
Nothing's very little is ever trying to pull you away from what you're playing.
And that is really cool. It's very anti what Xbox One was, being the whole like family entertainment, one system for your TV, everything like that.
So you had all
this
these
is
things
very
that
like this is a gaming console, very game focused.
It's extreme, and they're taking advantage of the SSD. That's probably one of the reasons they're able to do what they're able to do. I'm sure the horsepower just in general gives them the ability to do that kind of stuff. But you don't see that. On the Xbox. I just that was amazing that popped out today. I was like, holy crap! This just came out of nowhere. Like it just came out of left field and.
Yeah.
And no, I'm glad. Hopefully you guys will get like a full proper watch through. And it's like 10 minutes long, so that's why I don't want to sit here and just listen to these guys talking.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole thing, but it's definitely worth giving a listen to.
And you've been waiting for a long time to see some UI.
Yeah. And I'm willing to bet that the reason is because they just didn't finish it. And thinking about it, the reason that Sony was probably delayed on so many things is because they just weren't done.